I was a little scared about the question.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Don't
my
worry. What do you think about the questions? They were difficult or they were easy?
to be honest with you, it depends. I mean, if I feel with myself with confidence, confidence, I can answer it. All of them will is easier. Their way easier, but I mean, sometimes I don't feel comfortable with myself, so that's why I I can try to answer them, but I get stressed out, and that's why sometimes I forgot all the words I know that I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. And let me explain you. The main reason why that happens is because you need to practice a little bit more. You need to be in situations where it's demanding you to speak the language frequently, right? And there are different ways that you can practice nowadays with the technology. We have different type of apps. For example, we have Hello Talk, we have Free for Talk, we have groups in Telegrams. We also have, if you for example play Free Fire, and if you use the server from the United States and you group friends, you can talk to them in English, right? There are different ways. I sometimes I have used that, and it's really cool. I really like it because you're playing and you are talking about different type of things at the same time. And that is the number one thing that I suggest you to do. Try to look for some spaces where it's really demanding, high demanding, that you must speak the language, right? That's number one. You can use Free for Talk. It's free, right? It's online. And something that I can see from you right now, Stephen, is that one of the things I would suggest you to start doing right now is to acquire more vocabulary. And it's really simple, but it takes time, right? It's really simple. The strategy they're gonna teach you, but it takes time. The only thing that you need to do is to go back to this video again, listen to the question, and write down your possible answers. Your answer should be between 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute maximum, from point A to point Z. What means is that your answer must have a beginning and an end, right? I see in your answers a lot of repetitions. You're repeating yourself. If you're saying one sentence, you continue, and then you're repeating again the same sentence, maybe using other words. Number one. Number two, you're missing vocabulary. The reason why you're repeating yourself is because you're missing vocabulary. You will need to have more vocabulary in order for you to structure your answers. And besides that vocabulary, you need to have a way of organizing your ideas. That's why I'm telling you that you need to listen again what you said, listen to the questions, and answer from point A to point all the way down to point C. That, because of lack of vocabulary, you're repeating yourself, is affecting your fluency. And because it's affecting your fluency in a call center, they might tell you, go to practice. And the way that you need to practice is by the way that I just told you. You can use Free Fire, you can use GTA if you have those type of games, right? Or you can use Telegram groups, or you can use, let's say, Free for Talk. You can use Hello. There are different type of apps that you can use in order for you to talk to people. Sometimes you might find people from different part of the world, from the United States, from people from China, people from Ukraine, people from Russia, which is really good, because the more people you get used to listen to, the better it would be for you when you take a call in a call center. And something else that will help you out immediately, but just immediately, if you start applying what I'm going to tell you right now is just smile, man. Smile. When you are telling your sentence, or when you are saying your sentences, you need to smile. You need to show some kind of confidence. And the way that you can show confidence is just by simply smiling. If you smile, your intonation, your pronunciation will change. Number one. Number two. And number three, you are showing the recruiter that you have some confidence within you, and it's going to be easier for you to get or to land that position. All right.
Right.
And one more thing, stop saying, that is my answer. That is my answer. That is my answer. All righty. Pay
Gotcha.
attention to the question. Pay attention to the question. What is the question? The question is, for example, tell me about the city, or tell me about a place where I should visit, right? So pay attention to the question. And this is the place that you should visit if you come here. Instead of saying, that is my answer, that is my answer, that is my answer, you know what? And this is the place where you should visit in case you were here. Boom, you finish with that statement. Write it down. That is my answer. Or there is another one, which is, that's it. That's it. That's it. Or this is what I wanted to say, right? Don't use that because it's useless, right? This is not proper way of communicating in English, righty? Alrighty, my friend Steven, something else that I want to add, and for everybody as well. Another way for you to practice is by joining our private speaking club on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you need more information about that, 545 88 125 123. Alrighty, Steven, and
All
alrighty,
right.
everybody. There you go. Steven, do you have any question for me before you leave?
Um, maybe.
Go ahead.
Um, okay. When I am talking with someone, or in this case with my coach, when when I'm taking my English class, I don't feel with confidence with myself, but I'm not sure if I mean if I have the vocabulary about many things, but I don't know why I don't feel I don't know how to explain it, but I don't feel comfortable with myself when I am talking with someone, because I forgot all. I forget all. Oh, I forgot all. But I have the vocabulary. I mean,
Okay.
and
Um, the way that you can practice is the following, right? In order for you to acquire some kind of confidence, what I just mentioned is just repeat it again and repeat it again and repeat it again. Let me give you an example. One of the question was, tell me what would be the best place in your city to visit, right? So that the same question, the only thing that you need to do is to answer the same question 3 times. The first time, what is going to happen is that you will be like, okay, I don't know how to say this. Boom, you look for it, right? Oh, I don't know how to say that. Boom, you look for it. That is the first attempt. You are hesitating, you are building your sentences, and so on. On the second, you take your time, take 5 minutes, breathe, go, leave it for 5 minutes, a minute, and go back again because you're studying, right? You're preparing yourself. The second attempt that you need to do, the second thing that you need to do is do it again. The same question. What would be the city that I can visit, right? That I can visit in your country, right? What it would be the best place for me to visit in your country? You practice again. The second attempt that you do it is gonna be better because you already in the first attempt you search or you looked for those words that you didn't know. But on the second attempt, what is gonna happen is that you're gonna remember what those words were, right? You know what I mean? And the last step, which is record yourself. And the recording part, you're going to pay attention to your fillers. You're going to pay attention if you are pronouncing the words correctly, if you are connecting your words, if there's any connected speech, if you are going to listen, if you have the right vocabulary, and if that is the right message you wanted to say. And by doing that, question after question, day after day, you are building confidence. So every time, let me tell you, life is cyclical. The question that I'm asking you today, in the future, you will see it again. And if you are not ready today for the same question you're going to see again in the future, the mistake is on you. So you need to be ready today with the question that I'm telling you today. And by the time that somebody else asks you the same question, you will know what to answer. Life is cyclical.